What's going on, fellow crafters and craftettes, and welcome back to part 4, part 4, I think. Part 4 of my Mekanism mod spotlights. In this video, we're going to be covering tons and tons of machines, and this little guy. His name is Robit. He's so cute. Alright, the video everyone has been waiting for. The machines in Mekanism. Well, most of the machines in Mekanism. I'll get into that a little bit later. But starting off, there's a couple of things that we need to go over with machines, and this works with every single type of machine. Kind of explaining the UI here. This up here actually has to do with logistical pipes, which I'll be covering in the next video, so we're not going to worry about that. I have energy cubes in the energy slot here, providing energy to the machines. And then this little slot up here, which is, you can put in any Mekanism machine. You're going to be using speed upgrades and energy upgrades. So speed upgrade here and energy here. And you just put them in here. I think I might have actually accidentally clicked in here, actually, and it... What? It's not going through. What? Alright, so I went into survival mode and got out of the NEI, and now this is working just fine. You just put them in here, and it's going to see here we have energy upgrades. They go up to 8, so you can have a maximum of 8 energy upgrades and 8 speed upgrades, I believe. And what they do is every energy upgrades means that the machine is going to use a little bit less energy to... Oh, 9. It goes up to 9x. Oh, yeah, 8, because 8 plus 1, 9. Yeah. Sorry, terrible at math. But each energy upgrade is going to make the machine use less and less energy every tick, which is fantastic. And the speed upgrade is going to do exactly what it sounds like it does. It speeds up the machine and you get your stuff done faster. And if you ever want to get your upgrades back, you just click here and ta-da. And it also works for speed upgrades too. There's that. And we can just click in here and it gives us the upgrade back. Alright, with speed upgrades out of the way, it's time to look at these machines. So the first one is the Metallurgic Infuser, which I have covered some of these before, but the nice thing about these machines is you can actually click in the middle and look at the recipes. So for example, if we put in some diamond on the left and some enriched alloy, it's going to give us reinforced alloy. If we put up a copper ingot, which you can get from ore, with some tin, it's going to give us bronze ingots. And then you can just keep going through here. We have iron ingots giving us enriched iron with coal. Enriched iron giving us steel dust for steel. Tons and tons. We have biofuel, and sand will give us some dirt, which is nice and handy, especially mycelium, because you can't get mycelium everywhere. So it's nice that you have the option to grow mushrooms, put in some dirt, and then get some mycelium that way. But every one of the machines has this ability, so it's really handy in determining which machines kind of do what and where your next step is in terms of the crafting process. So the Enrichment Chamber, you can do some stuff with plastic blocks, which I covered in the last video. Coal ore gives us double coal, so this is kind of like the double ore processing machine here. So for example, if we get to, let's see here, where's some... stuff. Yeah, so you can get diamond dust. That'll give us diamond. Which diamond dust I do believe you get from a crusher. So a crushed diamond into some diamond dust. That'll give us some, and then we can put that in the enrichment chamber, and that will give us some diamond. And then we have gold ore in here. Will give us 2 gold dust, which we can then. What can we do with gold dust? I think it's a little bit later on that we get into the dust stage. But enrichment chamber. Yep, tons and tons of recipes. Redstone ore into 12 redstone, which is I think 4 more than normal. I think it gives you 8 redstone per ore. Iron ore gives us 2 iron dust. So yeah, effectively doubling the output there. And then if we go in the Osmium Compressor, we have machines here. So glowstone dust gives us glowstone ingots, and refined obsidian dust gives us obsidian ingots. I did cover these two in the last video, so if you want to know what glowstone ingots do and obsidian ingots do, go check out part 3, because I do go over that there. Then the crusher, primarily used for crushing, I guess not primarily, it's what I'd primarily use it for. Biofuel, you can get biological items, crush it into biofuel, it's fantastic. clumps into silver dust, gold ingots into gold dust. A lot of the recipes require gold dust and dust in general, so you will need to be using this machine for other things than just biofuel. And glowstone ingots into glowstone dust. Moving right along to the combiner, this thing kind of just combines dust and ores, and then you can put them back into the ore. So 8 tin dust gives us 10 ore. 4 dirty obsidian dust gives us obsidian. You can do it with pretty much everything: lapis lazuli ore, gold dust, gold ore. It is really expensive, because 1 redstone ore does not give you 16 redstone, so it is a waste of materials. So unless you have like a surplus of redstone or whatever ore you're doing it with, I would probably not recommend using the combiner that much. Although you could build like a base out of ore, and that'd be cool, I suppose. Then we have the Energized Smelter, which is a smelting machine, except it's... How do I get back into... Oh yeah, I have to go to game mode 1. And we'll get some pork. It's basically a smelter, as I was saying. Except it runs off of energy, so you don't have to waste coal. And this should give us cooked pork chops. Look at that. That is amazing looking. Wow, that's awesome. And that gives us, yep, cooked pork chops. Fantastic. Moving along, we have the Purification Chamber, which you can turn gold ore into 3 gold clumps. I do believe this is the process of tripling ore, if I'm correct. I might not be correct in a lot of this stuff as far as the technicalities go. It is actually quite complex. But I'll have a link to the wiki so you can get the actual, I guess, steps. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, and all that stuff. Really, Rain? Every single video. Every single video. But that is the Purification Chamber. Moving along, we have the factories. Now, there's 3 tiers of factories: basic, advanced, and elite. And if we go into each of these, you can kind of, don't be alarmed, it's actually quite simple. Let's just concentrate on this part right now. So you have energy slots, and you have the gas slot, just in case one of these machines you're going to be using with this requires gas or oxygen or any of the gases, really. But the basic factory has 3 input slots, 3 output slots. The advanced has 5 input and 5 output. And the elite has 7 input and 7 output, which is crazy. And then over here, again, this is the logistical pipes, which I'll be covering in the next video. And auto sort, which kind of auto sorts everything. The nice little stacks, which is amazing. We have the energy upgrades. Now, this right here, you can actually, if we see here, this is smelting, right? So this is going to work as a energy smelter. So if I put pork chops in here, it's going to all start smelting them at the exact same time. But if I put something like the Enrichment Chamber, I do believe this is one of the blocks that can be turned into a factory. It should... Is it going to? Oh crap, what happened? I just deleted it. It did it again. Is it because of this? It might be because of this. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Hold on a second. There we go. So you put it in there, and now this is an enrichment chamber factory instead of a smelting factory. Now there are quite a bit of machines that you can do this with. The actual list is you can turn it into a crusher, an enrichment chamber, an osmium compressor, a combiner, a purification chamber, an energized smelter, a precision sawmill, and a chemical injection chamber. Those are all the blocks and machines that you can turn into a factory using this whole factory block. And then with logistical piping, you could all pipe it out and do some really cool stuff with that, which we'll again get to in the next video. I don't know what's up with this. It wouldn't work with any eye up. It just kept deleting the block for some reason. Kind of confusing, but oh well. Moving on, we have the precision sawmill, which you can put in some oak wood, and it kind of, not really doubles. What is it? Half double math? I don't know. I'm terrible at math. It gives you 2 more planks and some sawdust. So if you're getting some wood, chopping down some trees, it's worth putting it in the sawmill because you're going to get more wood out of it. And that's really nice. Trapdoor is going to give you some wood back. Same with the fences. Ladders. I do believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. So it's 3 ladders into 7 sticks. So actually, that's that's effectively giving you the exact amount of sticks back, so that's nice. Boats, it's amazing what you can do here. You can turn the jukebox, get your diamond back. Sawmill's amazing. What was the one with the, yeah, crafting table, chest, it goes on. Alright, so finally we have the chemical injection chamber, which turns obsidian into obsidian shards, gold crystals into gold shards. Now crystals and all this stuff is actually part of the chemical part of this, which I really wouldn't call machines. They're, yeah, they're this stuff. Tons and tons. This whole process is basically, you take some ore and you run it through this entire process here, and it's gonna basically give you 5 times the ore output, which is amazing. It's a lot of work setting up, but it is amazing. And I do believe this is part of that, because you have to have the hydrogen chloride and the salt, which you actually get from the salination controller and the salination blocks. Now, I was playing around with this stuff and reading up on it, and the chemical stuff, I'm either going to do one or two things. I'm either going to not cover it at all, or after I finish part 5, I'm going to go back and do a part 6 video and cover the chemical stuff all in one video. Because this video is already going to be closer to probably 15-20 minutes, and I don't want to add another 20 minutes onto it covering the chemical stuff. So I might come back and do the chemical stuff in an entirely different video. But that's about it for all of the machines. Again, all the recipes you can look at straight into by clicking the recipe button. But moving right along, we have this lovely little thing, Robit the robot. So how you make Robit is you build them, and then you build a charge pad, and you can put it down on the ground. And the charge pad has a couple of functions with it. So first off, if you stand on it, it's going to actually wirelessly charge any electrical based items in your inventory and put them back to full, which is amazing. But the core, I guess, purpose of the charge pad is for Robit. So if we right click Robit, keep note he has half a heart of health, so if this guy gets hit, he is going to die. So be very careful with Robit. So Robit, hi, I'm Robit. This is his energy values. His following mode, so you can make him follow you around, so go in like caves and stuff. Let's actually close not enough items here so you can see it. So we can toggle follow mode, he's following, set to true, and now he's going to follow me around, which is amazing. Drop pickup, so if we go over to here, we can actually make it so any ores or mining, something drops, like, oh crap, I dropped my pork chops, Robit, go get it. Go get it, boy, go get it. Good little Robit. That's a good little Robit. Yes, you are. And then you go into his inventory, and bam, there's your good pork chops. It's amazing. But explaining the right side here, we have a crafting table, so you can craft with Robit. We have an inventory, so you can store your stuff. We have a furnace, and we have an anvil, so you can repair any items that get broken. Going back to the screen though, we can rename them. So Bobby. There we go, name him Bobby. And we can actually get him to teleport back home. So we're in a cave, like, yo, Bobby, go back home, man. I want to see you when I get there. Bam. Whoa, no. Bam. Oh, is it because I have on follow? It might be because I have on follow. Bam. What in the world's going on, Bobby? What are you doing? Bobby, go back home. There we go. I had drop pickup on him. For some reason, it was following me around still. So now he's going to go back to the charge pad and start charging. And now I can get him to follow me again. And come on, Bobby. Bobby. There we go. And put it on drop pickup and ta-da. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Good little Bobby. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But finally we have the digital miner, which is probably one of the most awesome things in any mod ever. I say that a lot. I know, but holy crap, this thing's amazing. So go into it. Do not be alarmed. It's okay. We got this. So you have the energy slot. You can power it up with an energy cube or hook it up with cables. Either way works. And then you have your upgrade slots. Speed upgrades, energy upgrades. Now when you put it down, and put some energy into it, you're going to want to go into the config. Now, over here on the left, we have the radius that it's going to mine in. The max is 32. So if you try putting in something like 33, it's just going to default to 32. And this is the radius of how wide it's going to mine. So this is kind of like the Y plane. On the Y plane, this is kind of like the Y. Is it Y? No, this is the X. This is the X right here. And then we have the minimum block level that it's going to mine at, and the max block level it's going to mine at. The max is 255, which is way up there in the sky. And then we have inverse mode, which once you put in some filters here, so I have like obsidian, I have ore, and I have diamond. So if I were to click on inverse mode, it would mine everything except this. If I turn it off, it's only going to mine this stuff. So how filters work is you have item stacks. This is the first type of filter, and you can put in any type of item in here. So if I were to put it in, can I put in an egg? I can't put in an egg, that's right. I'll put an Energized Smelter just for the sake of the tutorial, and then I can save this. And now if it finds any Energized Smelters in this radius, it's going to mine it and give it to me. Normally you would do this with blocks, so like I did it with obsidian here. I put some obsidian in there, and if it finds any obsidian, it's going to mine it and bring it back up to the top. Now if we go into the ore dictionary, this thing's a little bit more complicated because it goes off of keys. So for example, if I wanted to do diamond ore, I do ore diamond and click the check mark and save, and now diamond is a filter, so it's going to mine diamond. Now all of these keys are listed on the wiki. There's a ton of them, so I'd recommend checking that out for all the keys. Or if you just want to mine every ore out there, you can just do O-R-E star. There we go, and click that, and now it's going to mine every type of ore, which I actually have it set up here, which is amazing. Or if you want to do gold, you can type in old or gold. And click the check mark, and now gold ore is added. We have the material, which is basically the material of wood. So if we put in like a wood here, anything that had like a wood material would get mined. And then we have the actual mod ID, which you can basically separate mods and get the blocks from this mod, or get the blocks from this mod. Nice and handy. But going back, we have 4 buttons here, which is reset, which is going to reset everything. I'm not going to click that. We have auto eject, which is going to auto eject everything out of the back of it for logistical pipes and stuff like that. So if you wanted to pipe everything out of it, it would just auto eject it straight out the back like it was pooping. Just, you know, poop, 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 and there goes some dirt going along the crap pipe. There we go. That's the word, pipe. Going along the craft there. It just keep going along and into a chest. But then we have Silk Touch, which is going to do like the enchantment. I do believe it's enchantment. So basically, if it mines coal, coal vein, it's not going to turn it into coal. It's going to turn it into the coal vein. So it's going to keep the coal vein and give you that. So if it mines diamond, instead of turning it into diamond, it's going to turn it into the diamond ore. So you're going to get the diamond ore block. And then auto pull is going to auto pull it's for the logistical pipes. I'll get into that into the next video actually. But then replace block. So if we wanted it to replace all the blocks that it mines, so basically all these blocks is going to mine it, we can replace that with imagine this was stone. This is a stone block here, and we put that in there. So now every block it mines, it's going to replace it with a stone block. So that way there are no holes in the landscape. Amazing. And then you're just going to click start, and it's going to start mining everything and filling up in here. It's not doing that here because this is a flat world, and there's nothing underneath it but dirt. But we're going to head over to another world so I can show you how it works. Hello there. Kind of glad it's hello there. But I have this set up here, and it is calculating all of the ore that it has left to mine. So 956. It's still going right now, actually. It's doing some iron ore. We have some copper ore, and it's getting some coal right now, which is amazing. If we stop it and look at the config, we can see that it's set up to mine any type of ore. And we'll start it, and now it's going to start doing it again. So that is amazing. And that's going to pretty much be it for this part. If you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. I know this video was probably a little confusing, and it wasn't really organized in the structure of tier-based machines, but that's all the machines in Mekanism. And if you guys want me to do a video on the chemical-based machines, let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best to explain that in a video separate after the next video. Otherwise, I probably won't cover that at all. It's probably going to be a nice lengthy 30-minute video. So if you guys are up for that, I will cover that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like on your way out. It would really help me out, and I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want to give me, what do you want to give me? If you want to give me some water, my throat is just killing me right now. That'd be oh wait, there's some water right here. Fantastic. I just probably not healthy to drink this kind of water, because there's probably cows that's peed in this. There's probably chickens that's pooped in this. It's probably not clean water at all. But anyway, I'm losing it. I've been talking for so long. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.